Hi, I'm Gary, Biker's PhD. We're going to talk about some camshafts. I've had some guys call in, saying, hey man, you're always talking about this engine being an air pump. What are you really talking about? And they put aftermarket cams in their bikes and not really getting the results that they were kind of hoping for. Spent a lot of money putting a cam in, and then the thing still only turns on at $3,000 and ends up running out of power about 45 or $5,000. Seems like it has a short window no matter what you put it in here. So let's talk about why I say an engine's an air pump. And some of the differences again on camshafts. Now I put a flow sheet, I flow everything. I have a 600 Superflow flow bench. We flow everything at 28 inches. Okay, so here's what I've got. I do this graph out and I'll try and post this if I can figure out how to. I'll try and post it there in the notes or whatever at the bottom of the page. And what this is CFM, okay, cubic feet per minute. The more air in, more horsepower. We've always talked about more air out, more horsepower. Now this is just the intake side right for now. We're going to be talking about. This blue line represents basically a Harley Davidson stock twin cam head. They're very consistent in how they flow, and I wrote down the numbers here on what they are. This is valve as the valve opens. Okay, at 100 it's 72, 200 135, 167, 189, and at 350 it's 205 CFM, and that's it. So after the valve opens, 350 lift, it's going to flow 205. It don't matter how much more you open that valve. You could put a 650 lift cam in it, it's only going to flow 205 CFM, cubic feet per minute of air. That's it, period. And that's why when these aftermarket manufacturers, they know this information. They're smart enough to check their heads. In fact, the heads, you buy aftermarket heads, a lot of aftermarket heads, they don't flow a whole lot better than that because they're making camshafts to sell to the masses, and what they're wanting to do is trick the engine into thinking it's a better air pump, and they do that with overlaps and different ways of designs of the camshaft. But what you end up is you have a bike that turns on around 25, $3,000. Boy, she'll light up and go real hard, but then she peters out about 45, $5,000, whatever, depending upon how big it is kind of which way it shifts back and forth. But you have this kind of narrow power band instead of the bike turning on right out of the hole and just running out the back door thinking, man, if I only had another couple hundred RPMs, this thing would just pull, it just pulls all the way out the back door, and they're a lot of fun to ride. Okay, so this other one is this stock head. We took a stock head and then we ported it. And this is the graph showing the ported head that we did. Now specifically, when we port a head here, we want to know what camshaft you're going to buy and what camshaft you're going to put in it, because ultimately an engine is an air pump and you want to match this, kind of like your wife. She wants to match all the living room, the furniture and the carpet and the curtains and all that stuff, or her outfit. She wants to match all that stuff. And you should take the same approach with your Harley Davidson. You want stuff that works well with other parts. Just because the magazine says this piece makes 10 and this piece makes 5 and they may not work well together, okay? So basically what we've done is we ported this head, and we'll show here and go through all the numbers. Like I said, I'm going to try and post this. At 300 lift, this head's flowing 217, where the stock head is only 189, and at 350 it's only flowing to 205. We've already beat it there. At 250 we've almost beat it there. So it's going to start that engine way sooner, get it out there. So when you twist the throttle, the power band, almost no matter what cam you would run, but if you match this all up, man, these things will come on like a firecracker right out of the hole and just run it out the back door. We're all the way up here to 284 CFM at 650 lift. Not you're necessarily going to run that big of a camshaft, but you're 272 here at 550 if you wanted to run something like that. Like I said, we matched this for this customer's particular build, and this bike was awesome. Made all kinds, it's all kinds of fun to ride, because when you twist the throttle, it goes. So there's a very importance of understanding what kind of camshaft. We talked about that in previous videos and some of the other things, and we're going to talk a lot more about camshafts. There's a lot of other things. I'm going to answer some questions and some myths going on here. So hopefully you like this video. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep on talking about cams, and we're going to get into heads, and we're going to get into cylinders and all kinds of things. Try and put together a whole package. So when you go out to want to go out and get more performance out of your Harley, you've got some education that you can make intelligent decisions on the pieces that you want to buy and how you want your bike to turn out when you're out there twisting the throttle. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you do. Thanks for watching, and God bless you. Hope you have a great day.